Drew, I don't know what I was doing. Like, why didn't I just why would I put like habanero 5 bell pepper into the sriracha? Like why would I do that? Why did I just leave it the way it was?
Don't you just have spaghetti with tomato sauce? Why are you putting?
No, I like it hot, but not like that. Like the habanero's too. Oh, my lips are gonna burn off. Like you know how much I put in? I went.
Oh, so you like made it the tomato sauce?
No, no, like it is like I can't tell you. Like I'm having problems breathing. It's so hot, man. Maybe we should do Halloween
All right,
candy off
all
the
right.
top,
You,
I
re- you, re-
guess.
you ready to go?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but God, I'm such an idiot.
Ready, set, fight.
Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready, fight.
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks. Presented by Sports Interaction, Canada's sportsbook.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of week 8 of the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew Livingstone. With me is the raging redhead, really raging redhead today, red face, because he decided to throw sriracha super hot sauce on his spaghetti instead of just chili flakes. What'd you do, Cam? Explain to the viewers why you're so.
I mean, I'm a moron, Drew. Because I bought this habanero 5-alarm sauce, but it's in a little bottle, and I have a bottle of sriracha, which is not hot enough for me. So I threw the habanero in the sriracha and doused my spaghetti. But I realized it's really hot. Like, yeah, I'm sweating. I'm like, my lips are kind of burning off, but water doesn't work, by the way. If you ever have a situation like this, milk is actually better than water. Water, it makes it worse.
I find I like to sit with just an ice cube in my mouth like this, like
That's what I got to do then.
Like just
I
like-
got to go hit the ice cube tray.
and like you're gonna be like covered in sweat by the end of the show if you're still reacting to it.
I'm usually pretty sweaty to begin with because I just got out of the shower. But yeah, no, Drew, I'm more concerned about my breathing and stuff like that. This stuff's throwing me for a loop. It has a warning on the label, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I'm like, whatever. Like
All
for a
right.
regular munja cake, I love hot stuff, like extra hot, but not like this.
Yeah, this is that's too much. That's like just trying to give yourself pain for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
All
it,
right.
buddy.
All right, Cam. This show is brought to you by Sports Interaction, your homegrown sportsbook where local takes on an entirely different meaning, focusing on the teams, games, and players that matter to you. Sports Interaction is on the ground, on top of all the local trends, offering prop bets that you'd never even imagine existed, from same-game parlays to best-in-class casino, featuring thousands of games and live 24/7 dealers, giving you that Vegas experience any time of day. Come for the sports, stay for the casino, Cam. And now introducing the Locker Room, the first of its kind, a live watch party for the biggest games of the week, providing in-game betting tips built directly into the app and website, starting tonight with the Bills and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a groundbreaking dual screen experience. Sports Interaction, your homegrown sportsbook. Go to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN to open an account and bet local. 19 plus, please play responsibly. Cam, you should have been playing with your hot sauce responsibly, which you weren't doing, but we're gonna get into our picks and our changes in a bit.
Yes.
You can see the time codes on the bottom if you want to skip to that. But first, Halloween's on Tuesday. Our episode's going to air on Tuesday, but that's not enough content. We're going to do a Halloween candy draft. Me and Cam are going to get 5 picks. He can start because I'll let him start with the hot sauce stuff. 1 pick each round, snake draft style though. So it would be Cam, myself again. Cam, you like the snake?
I like snake. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
It's
I
the
like
old snake draft.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it. I'm gonna go with peanut butter cups as my gold
Damn it.
selection.
Damn it. That's a good pick.
You thought I was going to do something else, but that's on the way back. So yeah, first of all, peanut butter cups. I've heard people, our peanut butter is overrated. No, actually, no. Peanut butter and chocolate are like they're having sex with each other, and it's absolutely fantastic. It goes with coffee, tea, whatever you want. A perfect. You know what the thing is too, Drew? Like for me, a guy with a little bit of diabetes, like one little bite or cup, like you don't have to go through a whole big Toblerone bar or something
True.
like that. So it does the purpose. I like the fact that it's an individual bar. So many positives. Peanut butter cup, please.
I like that pick, Cam. That was going to be either
Thanks.
my first or second selection. And keep in mind for the viewers, this has to be in Halloween candy form. You can't be like, oh, I like that big Hershey bar like this. No,
Yeah,
it's
that
gotta,
Toblerone bar when I went to Swiss Chalet Chicken. Yeah,
no, it's got to be something you can hand out to the children on Halloween. So Cam, my number 1 pick is going to be the 2 square caramel bar. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my go-to Halloween candy, Cam. The caramels, I always pick them out of the box, give the kids everything else, save those caramels. For the American viewers, just caramel chocolate bar. I love caramel.
I got to be honest with you, Drew. Like that is probably my least favorite chocolate bar. I don't get the pack because of the caramel.
What?
Everything else is like honestly, God,
The Cadbury box is the best box
yeah, oh,
by
dude,
far.
yeah, no, but if they had got rid of caramel and made a trade, I'd be like, yeah. So, dude, me and you are so different. It's absolutely hilarious. Like,
All right.
I would consider caramel one of my least favorite chocolate bars.
All right, Cam, my next one, the single Twix. That's my next pick in the draft. I love Twix.
That's a good pick.
I love Twix. Again, with the caramel selection, you can see where I'm tending here. Twix, though, crunchy, chocolatey, flaky, caramel. It's got everything you want, and it's only a little bite size. You pop them in. No 2-bite challenges, 1 bite. Twix is my next pick, Cam. So I got caramel Twix. You got Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. What is your second and third selections?
I'm sorry, this one is going to offend older people because if you have dental work, it's probably not your bar. But if you got regular teeth, score. I can't get enough toffee and chocolate. It is my go-to. People in the States, if you don't have score, figure it out, order it, get it. It's the best bar going. It is absolutely money when you dip it in hot liquids too, and it softens up the hard toffee inside. I will say this, so if you have dentures or have bad teeth, this is not the bar for you because it sticks in there and it gets kind of wild, but the taste is well worth it. Give me score.
Cam, that's what viewers and analysts call a reach. I think you could have got them undrafted, an undrafted free agent, Cam. I don't know what they bring to your lineup. I don't think they're a good scorer. I don't think they're good defensively. I think score is just press box.
I made a big mistake?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you reached too high on that one. Next pick, Cam.
I'm going to come back with O. Henry.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
O. Henry has everything. Peanuts, nougat, chocolate, the whole works. And kind of like a Snickers, it satisfies. O. Henry is actually a wicked bar. You can't knock that pick. Scores maybe for the acquired taste. You're right, Drew. I could have picked them up on the waiver wire, but people who get it, get it. But I'm going to go with, I think that's a good pick. O. Henry. That's the steal.
Cam, my next selection is one that I'm actually shocked that you didn't pick. The mini Snickers. The Snickers is my next selection. I thought that was gonna be one of your 2 picks. I think Snickers it's one of those hearty chocolate bars that'll fill you up in a pinch, and it's got everything you want. Again, the caramel. I don't know why I keep taking caramel stuff. And surprisingly, we have no candies off the board yet, Cam. So I think I'm gonna start that trend with my 4th round pick, the mini Skittles bags. I love Skittles. I'm a Skittles guy. Nothing beats a Skittles candy in my mind, Cam. Is any candy better than Skittles?
You and Marezi, I talked to him. I'm not a Skittles guy. Like, if you give them to me, I'll eat them. I'll never purchase them. Like, I prefer Swedish berries over Skittles. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Yeah. Anyway, I told you we're different people.
All right. What's your last 2 selections?
I don't do candies. Mine's all chocolate. I'm going with Crispy Crunch. Crispy Crunch.
Cam, you're loving the Canadian/British stuff, eh? You're not doing the American chocolates. I like it.
Why don't they have Crispy Crunch in the
USA? No, I'm thinking of Crunchy. You're right. Crispy Crunch they have.
That's the sponge toffee numbnuts. I'm talking about Crispy Crunch.
That's fair. Another disgusting chocolate bar.
Another beautiful chocolate bar, less hard than Score. And this one is like Crispy Crunch is probably one of the best bars going. I can't believe, like, dude, your palate reeks, by the way.
Damn, you got an older palate. That's all this list is showing me. You like the stuff for the old people. You're gonna pick Werther's Original as your last selection?
I don't mind sucking on a Werther's, but yeah. I haven't bought a Werther's, Drew. Like, I got to be honest with you, the hard candies are just kind of hard to deal with sometimes, right? Like,
I got a big case of Werther's in my basement. I got a big case of Werther's Original in my basement. My best man at my wedding, he loves those things. So they're essentially just for him. When he comes over, he grabs them.
So the guy just comes over, instead of drinking beer, he's looking for Werther's?
Essentially, yeah.
You got some weird friends. What's the next pick?
It's up to you. It's your last pick in the draft. Cam. Actually, let's do 6. Let's do a starting 5 with a goalie. We can do 6.
Okay, and then we'll do an extra mineral. I'm going to go with Twix.
I already took Twix.
Oh, you did?
Come on, Cam. Pay attention.
You took Snickers too, you bastard.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Butterfinger as my my final selection. I like Butterfinger.
Your 5th selection. You get one more.
Yeah, as you see, Drew, I like a lot of things with like weird toffees and other beautiful things inside.
You don't just like pure chocolate, eh? You like the side stuff.
I love chocolate, but I like chocolate with like especially toffee and all sorts of fun stuff in the middle. Like that's the way I party. I like it. Like, I want my core to be absolutely packed.
How do you feel about Mr. Big? I'm not
actually. Mr. Big was was going to be my next selection on my.
Oh well, you still have one more pick, Cam. You still have one more pick. Don't spoil it for the viewers. All right.
Okay.
Cam, my 5th pick that I am shocked is still there. I'm surprised. Kit Kat. I love Kit Kats. The 2 bright little pick. The little 2 biter. Yeah, I got to go with the mini Kit Kat bars because that's one of the best things you can get. And my final selection, Cam, to round out my team is the Popeyes candy sticks. In my opinion, it would be the number 1 pick. I absolutely love these things. Used to pretend they were little cigarettes when I was a kid, which
Yeah.
I don't promote that. No promoting smoking, but like little kids are dumb. But I love those sticks. If I could pick Fun Dip sticks, I'd pick that. But Popeye's candy sticks, my last selection, Cam. So you have one more pick. What's it gonna be?
We can't pick Fun Dip because they don't make them anymore, right? Lick-O-Made with the cherry lime and the
Yeah,
orange and
no.
raisin. Oh God, those sticks! I used to collect them and eat just the sticks.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing we agree on. So old man Cam likes a cool treat, Lick-O-Made Fun Dip. Oh man, I honestly, you said it, Drew. Like, what are you guys doing? If you own that company, just manufacture sticks. You'd be rich. Like everyone loves the stick. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with Mr. Big as my final selection. I'm not gonna do candy. And the way things are going, if I pick Swedish berries, I'm definitely gonna lose this draft. So I got to go with Mr. Big.
Cam, the candy people and the viewers might be upset with you. We're gonna put these lists out on social media. They're gonna pick which
I
team
thought
they
it
like
was more
better.
just chocolates, but you kind of
Well, it's
got me.
Halloween candy. I mean,
Oh, okay.
you can switch Mr. Big to a candy right now if you want. You still have Sour Patch Kids,
Yeah.
there, Cherry Blasters, Runts, all these nerds, like all this stuff out there that kids love. But
No,
you
I'm
want to
just
go
a,
Mr.
I'm just
Big?
a loser and just going to do chocolate, Drew, because that's the way I roll.
All right, Cam. Well, those are our lineups. Cam has Peanut Butter Cup starting in center, Score on his right wing, O. Henry on his left wing, Crispy Crunch and Butterfinger on defense, and Mr. Big in goal.
Mr. Big, I like that. He's like shooter tutor. He saves it all.
Exactly.
Mr. Big.
I got Caramilk at center, Twix at right wing, Snickers at left wing, Skittles and Kit Kat on the back end, and Popeyes candy sticks in net. Popeyes with eating the spinach, Cam. I don't know.
Here's the deal. You might win because like if people like candy, I'm more of a chocolate guy. So, but people like chocolate, I think I'll do okay. But yeah, you threw in some good candy there.
I think you got the old demographic, like the voters over 40. They're going for
Actually
your.
no, because my voters over 60. A lot of my chocolates are hard and really
Oh, you're
bad for
right.
people with dental
You're
work.
right.
So I actually made a huge mistake on this draft. I reached large. But
Yeah, yeah.
anyway, that's
All
what I
right.
like.
So you're an eat. Okay, well that's our draft wrapped up. But are you an eat more guy? Eat mores are disgusting, but you like
Dude,
Score, so maybe.
if you buy Eat More or like Big Turk, you're a serial killer in my
Okay,
opinion.
okay.
Like those are bad bars.
All right. Well,
You had
that's
me at Bounty before, but enough is enough.
Bounty's delicious. It almost made
No,
my.
I prefer Bounty. Or like honest to God, if I wanted chocolate and jam, I'd make a fucking peanut butter and jam sandwich like that bit, like the cherry in that shit. It's like, what are you doing?
Viva Puffs. Goated cookie though.
But that's
Viva Puffs are
different
very
though,
good.
because it has a layer of cookie, a little bit of marshmallow, like whippets. Yeah,
Fair,
like
fair,
see,
fair, fair.
it's different. You can't just have chocolate and jam. Like it needs to have like
Yeah,
a
you're right.
base.
You're right. You're right.
You can't have a floor without a carpet, or I guess you can go solid hardwood, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, that was a
You
bad
need
reference, but
hardwood.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You can't have a floor without a carpet. Yeah, you can. But all right, Cam, let's get into our picks of the week. We'll recap your picks. Your picks are on screen right now. You had the Bills, the Titans, the Vikings, the Panthers, the Steelers as your bronze, the Saints, the Cowboys as your silver, the Commanders, the Jets, the Dolphins, the Seahawks as your gold, the Cardinals, the Broncos, the 49ers, the Chargers, and the Lions. And I'll bring up my picks quickly for the viewers. I had the Bills, Titans, Vikings, Texans, Steelers, Colts, Cowboys, Commanders, Jets, Patriots, Browns, Ravens, Chiefs, 49ers, Bears, and Lions as well, Cam. We will start with you. Are you making any switches this week?
Yes, I am. I'm going to start with I'm going to switch a mineral, Drew. That's how crazy things are going to get. And I know I screwed up with just chocolates and not candies in our previous draft, but I'm going to take Pittsburgh out. Even though like I'm starting to think Jacksonville might win that game. I got honest to God, if you look at Pittsburgh, Drew, I don't even know how they win every week. Eventually it's going to catch up with them. But I'm going to insert Carolina in as a
Wait, are you switching your Pittsburgh pick to Jacksonville though?
Yeah, I'm switching Pittsburgh to Jacksonville. And so that's obviously out of the minerals. And in slides another cat in the Carolina Panthers this week. I kind of like the Jags and I kind of like the Panthers. Give me Panthers bronze.
Okay, so Panthers become your bronze. Your Pittsburgh pick switches to Jacksonville. I like it, Cam.
Do you want my rest of them, or do you want to go back and forth?
We'll go back and forth. My first switch, Cam, is going to be Houston to Carolina. It's something weird with this game. I like the Texans team, but both teams coming off a bye. Frank Reich no longer calling plays for the Panthers. He's passed that mantle on. So I think Carolina can stay this game close. And it's 3 points. Like, I got to go with the home underdog here. Just your cat theme, Cam, it gets to me. So I got to go to Carolina. I trust your bronze selection. So I'm switching to Carolina. What is your next switch?
It's funny, Drew. I actually did another show, and I tell you, people laugh at my stuff, and I know it's funny, but you know, cat theme in week 6 and bird theme in week 7, 7-2 ATS, and there was bird on bird love. Seahawks beating Cardinals, so that's kind of a push. 7-1. That's crazy. Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Your themes, Cam. Those are your backup quarterbacks are probably like.
Watch out for the country western theme this week.
Oh, I like it.
Cowboys.
We both did love the Cowboys.
who else did I like? Broncos and 49ers in my Cowboys team. But anyway, let's go with a switch, Drew. I'm doing something crazy, buddy. And I know this team, you want to kill this team for what they've done to you this year, especially last week. I'm getting on them. I'm going from Vinny Viking to Paul Packer. I think Green Bay wins this game. The line looks short. There's something wrong with this game, Drew. I'm telling you, Green Bay is going to win by a field goal. Minnesota is going to be opposite of what they look like against the Niners on TV. Everyone remembers what they saw last. I'm going to tell you, Green Bay shows up this week. Give me Green Bay.
Yeah, can't trust them. Can't trust them anymore. They pissed me off too much last week. Maybe I'm being biased because of what they did to me, but I can't do it. I can't make that switch. My other selection switch, Cam, is going to be, where did I have my switches?
You're struggling today too.
I am. Oh, the Colts.
I can tell when you got in the door. I can tell if you had a good day or a bad day, Drew, if you're rattled or something's bothering you, kind of the way you can tell with me.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Cam, I'm switching from the Colts to the Saints. I trust the Saints defense more than I trust the Colts defense. And I know we saw last week the Colts put up a good performance against the Browns. Everyone sees what they saw last week, Cam. I just like Derek Carr and the Saints offense a little bit better than the Colts offense. Plus the Saints D is better than the Colts D. Switching from the Colts to the Saints. My switches haven't been good this season, Cam. So if you're on the Saints, you probably should switch off.
I am on the Saints and I trust you. I'm glad that you came on to my side. I was actually going to do one more switch, but I'm going to back off it now. I was going to switch Miami to New England, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Ooh, I'm on New England, Cam, so I think it's a good switch to make, but you do.
You know what? Let's do it then. Miami shouldn't be favored by that much. The line's out of whack. They got injuries too. I'll take New England, but I'm going to live to regret this pick.
Yeah, I mean, if Tyreek is actually out like they're suggesting and Mostert's hurt, like, I mean, I love what their offense is doing, but without Tyreek Hill, that's a big blow to that offense, Cam.
Big time.
All right, let's get into our props. Your anytime TD market are my props of the week, Cam. Would you like me to start?
Actually, Drew, I'm going to shock you, and I'm going to do everything with your Buffalo Bills tonight. I don't know if you want to do whatever. I took the Bills first quarter -2.5, half -5.5, game teased to the over, and I basically have Buffalo everywhere. Here's the deal. We talk about things being too good to be true. I think you know where I'm going with this. We did some shows last night. Kincaid. Knox is out. Everyone's going to play him. And if it doesn't win, I'll know never to do this again. Like you and we thought the McCaffrey money was free. Nothing. You never get a free lunch in life. You got to do something for it.
I mean, his anytime TD prop still hit, though.
Yes. Good call by you, buddy. But I'm going to take Kincaid over 3.5 receptions. I think he's going to be a monster tonight.
That's also one of my picks, Cam.
See, Drew, we're reading each other's mail, buddy. I love the Bills, by the way, on Thursday night. I'm going to take him over yards, 37.5. I'm going to take him anytime touchdown. I found a plus 260. I think it's down to 210. I'm all in on Kincaid, and if it doesn't work, then I'm the stooge. But here's the thing. Allen's been going to him, too. Knox dropped that ball, and I feel bad for Knox. Let's talk about it,
He dropped a bunch this season, not just that one.
Yeah. Remember, like his brother
passed away, yeah.
Yeah, he's still in, like, I could tell you something. If my best friend or brother passed away, I wouldn't be concentrating on football. That'd be a very hard thing to do. It's a hard enough game as it is. So I think Kincaid, they drafted this guy out of Utah in the first round for a reason. He's a great safety net, Drew. Lots of hitches. I like the receptions more than yards being gained.
I was going to say, I don't like playing the yards 37.5 because he could have 3 catches for 20 yards, 4 catches for 20 yards. I'm
going to play the yards, but I'm going to do the receptions over 3.5 more with more units. So that's what I'm doing with that game. I think the Bills win the game. 31-13 is my final prediction.
Woo. Okay, Cam. Well, that's good for my favorite prop. One of my favorite props of the week. It's Josh Allen. Once again, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Until they improve this line, Cam, I'm going to keep betting it. It's -150. Yep. I'm still going to take it. He has hit this in 4 straight games and 5 of his last 6. I mean, 1.5 touchdowns, Cam. If you think they're going to win 31-13, you got to take that as well. And if you parlay those two together, it's +250, the receptions and 1.5.
You're right. I'm telling you, like, Diggs probably for an anytime touchdown as well. I'm all in on Buffalo. If they can't, honestly, Drew, what's been their problem? Coming out of the gate cold. This is the week where I think they punch somebody in the face and are up like 21-0 or 17-0, like real early in this game. And if they don't do this, I'm going to get smashed because I'm all in on Buffalo.
Cam, I like Bills defense first touchdown 60-1.
That's actually a good bet. I kind of like it too.
I like a little pick 6 action or fumble recovery or a kick return touchdown. They'll be fired up tonight. Anyways, Cam, I'll get into my next prop of the week. Going back to the well again for the 3rd straight week with Adam Thielen, Cam. This time over 65.5 yards. He's been over this number in 4 straight games, has 442 yards over his last 4 games. This number needs to start being 75, 85, Cam. It's still 65. It's still in the 60s. It was in the 50s last time, but I'm still taking it 65.5.
You know what, Drew? I can't believe this. Like, are you here in my house? Like, are you like inside my boy Scooby right here?
I might be.
I got feeling too. I told you. I
Wait,
love.
wait. Do the Scooby-Doo impression again for the viewers.
Well, Shaggy, you want to get some Scooby snacks? I like Carolina this week, +3, buddy. Let's smoke a big one. Yeah. Look at Carmelo Anthony. I won him in Montreal at a fair, Drew.
That's hilarious.
Wasted. You know that basketball game? That's
Yeah.
like 6 in a row, drunk. I've never shot
that like the crazy double rim.
Yeah, the one
game?
that's like 20 feet in the air with the hoop
yeah.
the size of the ball. I'll never do it again. If you gave me a million chances in my life, I would never win again. I don't know what happened that afternoon. Everything was clicking. Anyway, that's Carmelo Anthony, Denver Nugget, Scooby-Doo. Tells you how old it is. But I have Thielen over too. We have the same prop.
That's amazing.
So I did that. I don't even know why I did that, but I did it.
Okay, Cam, we'll get into my next one. Let's see. You might not have this one. I'll see if you have this one. Brees Hall over 67.5 rushing yards. The Giants have the 31st ranked rush defense in the NFL. He's the clear lead back now with Dalvin Cook bench. So I love the over 65.5 yards, Cam. I think he's going to have over 100, which is the alt line, and that's plus 240.
Wow. I really like your props this week. I didn't put that one in, but I'm going to probably ride your coattails on that one, Drew. Good pick.
All right, well, what's your next one?
You know me in the anytime touchdown market. That's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm going to take, sorry, I just got to look this up. Here's my thing. I like Alvin Kamara this week. I think we talked about the Saints. And one thing is the Colts gave up a lot of points to Cleveland in that game, Drew. For New Orleans to be successful, I think Carr is going to have to dink and dunk, and I think Kamara is going to break one. He's plus 105, and I think he's going to be a huge part of their offense this week. If we're both on the Saints, you have to believe one of these games he's going to explode. I think it's this week, and it's plus money. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, please.
What do you think of his over 4.5 catch prop? He's got
Love
12 catches and 7 catches in his last 2 games.
That's another thing. It's on the list, yes.
Carr just loves checking down. Like, he doesn't like taking shots too much. He's just a little, give me what you got, like underneath.
You know what? And that's actually the Saints. If you look at it, they have problems with that type of stuff, Drew. I think Carr's going to do well this week because they're going to play a lot of stuff, and he's going to just be ding, ding. The thing about the Saints is the Colts are like kind of bend, don't break. They're going to wait for him to make a mistake, but Carr likes to methodically go down the field on like 14 play drives, 7 yards here. Then, well, you know what I mean? I think it's going to work this week.
I hope so, Cam. My last prop is Jalen Hurts anytime TD. 6 rushing TDs over his last 6 games, Cam. Yeah. You know, if they get inside the 2-yard line, it's going to be the tush push. Until anyone can stop it, I got to keep going back to the well with Jalen Hurts. He keeps scoring, can't get off the train now.
The tush push is very dangerous too. They talk about like at the bottom of the pile, like
it helps when your QB can squat 700 pounds or deadlift 700 pounds, Cam. Like Jalen Hurts is a beast. That's what makes it so successful.
I understand, but there's still that's a lot of humanity down there. Guys gouging eyes and raking balls and doing all sorts of crazy thing at the bottom of the pile. It's a dangerous game, but they haven't got it out of the game yet. So I think that's I don't know what, Drew. He's my fantasy quarterback in 2 of my 3 leagues. So yeah, I hope he has a huge day.
Oh, so you love when they're like, oh, down at the 1. You're like, hey, you know what's coming.
I'm just like, yes, go to Hurts, baby.
Yeah, it's just so automatic. It doesn't make any sense. Do you have any anytime TD props left?
I do. I'm actually putting a parlay together, and I'm going to take Mostert out, but it's Austin Eckler and Pollard to score a touchdown. But I think I got to get the plus number, Drew. It's like plus 163. I'm going to basically parlay these guys together. Eckler,
that sounds right. They're probably both minus 110, so it's plus 160.
Actually, no, Eckler's like minus 180, and Pollard's
really?
minus 160. But it still becomes a plus with the parlay, but it's not actually smaller than that. Sorry, I screwed up. I didn't write down. I just had it parlayed.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
It's probably let's just say it's plus 105 because it's probably barely plus with those 2 numbers.
I can figure this out right now, but give me another one and I'll tell you exactly what it is. But I'm going to parlay Pollard and Eckler.
All right, find the odds. And while you're doing that, I'll give my bonus mineral, like Cam likes to call it. It's Christian Kirk over 52.5 yards. He's hit this mark in 5 of his last 6 games and hasn't had less than 6 targets since week 1. Christian Kirk is the clear number 1 in Jacksonville, Cam. Calvin Ridley's taking a back seat. I don't know why you got this guy to feature him, but now Christian Kirk's Lawrence's best buddy. He's his neighbor. He's his golf teammate. They love each other, Cam. Christian Kirk continues to hit over on this number.
I like it. They have a great chemistry. I'm with you. I love Christian Kirk. My parlay with Eckler and Tony Pollard is plus 142, by the way, Drew. And I'm going to give you one more. Aaron Jones plus 135 for the Green Bay Packers. I know you like Minnesota in this game. I think there's going to be a heavy dose of Jones, and that number is good to me.
You think he's finally healthy?
I do. This is the week I think he actually gets out of it and does well for himself. Also, Kenneth Walker -115 for Seattle. Those are anytime touchdown props that I'm playing. I think he has a nice run against Cleveland. I know their defense is good, but I think Walker's going to put the team in bad spots. And my boy Walker, he's an animal, Drew. He runs hard, and I think he could actually have multiple touchdowns. But I'll take him -115 for one, please.
All right, well, Cam, I think we got good juju this week. I think we're both gonna be very happy. We're watching the games together on Sunday, so we're both gonna win a bunch of money, maybe beside each other, cheering and buying rounds for the bar. Who knows?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I know.
I got to buy a dishwasher for my girlfriend. Anyway, but yeah.
Hey, maybe I hit a 65K anytime TD parlay. Okay? If I hit that, I'll be like, let's go round for the bar.
Oh, dude, round for the bar. If you had 65K, we're partying hard. We're gonna fly to Vegas after the games, but. That sounds good to me, Drew. I know you're disappointed with my Halloween just chocolate rankings, but I think we'll make up for it.
Maybe you win. Maybe the viewers like your lineup better. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see.
We'll see. Anyways, Cam, this show is brought to you by Sports Interaction. Head on over to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN for the latest. Bet local, 18+. Please play responsibly, Cam. Any final words going into week 8? Anything you're worried about?
Just a question. So is Mostert going to play?
I think so. I think he was just limited as like a vet rest day. I don't
give me another parlay then with Eckler, Pollard, Mostert +292.
Ooh, and if he doesn't play, just insert Jeff Wilson for better odds.
Ding dong, you got it.
Exactly.
Excellent.
All right, Cam. We will see you all next week. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please rate and review this podcast on all audio platforms. Do all the commenting, 5 stars, everything you can. It helps me out, helps Cam out, helps SDPN out. And we will see you all in week 9. Thanks, everybody.
This has been Drew and Stu, presented by Sports Interaction, Canada's Sportsbook. Follow Drew @Producer Drew and Cam @Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.